Welcome to Echoes of Ancient Minds, where the world's oldest wisdom meets today's biggest questions. Here we explore forgotten philosophies, timeless teachings, and profound ideas that continue to shape the human experience. If you're curious about consciousness, reality, and the search for truth, you're in the right place. Let's begin. What if I told you that everything you believe about yourself might be an illusion? Your name, your success, your fears, your beliefs, even the world you see every day. Imagine discovering that you've spent your entire life chasing shadows while ignoring the one truth that never changes. It sounds unbelievable, yet more than 2,000 years ago, ancient Indian philosophers explored this very possibility. Their conclusions were so profound that even today, neuroscientists, psychologists, and philosophers continue to ask similar questions. So what did they discover? Stay until the end, because one simple story from ancient India may completely change the way you see yourself and reality itself. Every night you enter a dream. In that dream, everything feels real. You experience happiness, fear, excitement, pain. Your heart races. You react as if everything around you truly exists. But then you wake up. Instantly, you realize it was only a dream. Now ask yourself this: how do you know your waking life isn't another layer of reality that you're simply unable to recognize? This isn't science fiction. It's one of the deepest questions explored in the Upanishads and later explained by Adi Shankaracharya through the concept of Maya. Most people translate Maya as illusion, but that's only part of the story. Its true meaning is far deeper. Imagine walking home at sunset. The light is fading. Suddenly, you notice something lying across the road. Long, curved, motionless. Your heart begins to pound. It's a snake. Fear takes over. Your body freezes. You refuse to move. Then another traveler arrives carrying a lamp. As the light shines across the path, the terrifying snake disappears. It wasn't a snake. It was only a rope. The snake never existed, yet your fear was completely real. Ancient Indian philosophers used this simple example to explain one of the greatest mysteries of human life. The problem wasn't reality. The problem was perception. They believed we constantly mistake appearance for truth. We mistake what changes for what is permanent. We mistake possessions for happiness. We mistake the body and mind for our true identity. This misunderstanding is called Maya. Maya doesn't mean the universe is fake. It means we fail to see reality clearly. Think about money. It's paper or numbers on a digital screen. Yet people sacrifice friendships, family, health, and peace chasing it. Think about fame. One day millions admire someone. The next day, they've forgotten them. Think about social media. A few likes can make us happy. A few negative comments can ruin our day. Why? Because we've attached our identity to things that constantly change. Ancient sages asked a powerful question. If everything you depend on can disappear tomorrow, can it truly define who you are? According to Advaita Vedanta, beneath all change exists something eternal. They called it the Atman, the true self. Not your body, not your thoughts, not your emotions, not your memories. Because all of these change. Your body today isn't the same body you had as a child. Your beliefs have changed, your dreams have changed, even your personality has changed over the years. Yet something has remained constant. There is always an awareness that says, I am here. Who is that observer? The ancient sages believed that this silent witness is your real nature, and they taught that this self is not separate from Brahman, the ultimate reality underlying everything that exists. Interestingly, modern neuroscience has uncovered something fascinating. Your brain doesn't simply record reality like a camera. Instead, it predicts, filters, and constructs your experience. Your senses collect limited information. Your brain fills in the gaps. This explains why two people can witness the same event but remember it differently. Why optical illusions fool our eyes. Why memories change over time. Why expectations influence what we see. In other words, our experience of reality is partly created by the mind. Ancient Indian philosophy recognized this thousands of years ago. Their message wasn't that the world doesn't exist. Their message was that suffering begins when we mistake temporary experiences for permanent truth. When we cling to wealth, status, beauty, or even our own opinions, we become trapped. Freedom begins when we recognize this pattern. Just as fear disappears the moment we recognize the rope, much of our suffering disappears when we begin to see reality more clearly. So what can we learn from this ancient wisdom? First, question your assumptions. Not every thought you think is true. Second, observe your mind instead of becoming controlled by it. You are the observer of your thoughts, not the thoughts themselves. Third, don't build your identity on things that constantly change. Money changes, relationships change, careers change, the body changes. Seek what remains unchanged beneath all these experiences. Finally, the purpose of philosophy isn't to escape life, it's to understand life, to see clearly, to replace fear with wisdom, to replace confusion with awareness, and perhaps to wake up from the illusion without leaving the world. So let me leave you with one final question. If your body changes, your thoughts change, your memories change, and your beliefs change, then who are you? Take a moment to reflect on that question, because the answer may be the beginning of a completely different way of seeing life. If this video challenged the way you think, let us know your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your perspective. If you enjoy exploring ancient philosophy, timeless wisdom, consciousness, and the hidden ideas that continue to shape our world, be sure to like this video, subscribe to Echoes of Ancient Minds, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new journey. Thank you for watching. Until next time, remember, the greatest answers are often hidden in the oldest questions. Keep questioning, keep seeking, and keep listening to the echoes of ancient minds.